Hello, goddesses. How are we doing? Wanted to shake things up a little bit. We're doing the sexy sunset show today. So, a lot of you know I've been doing the sexy sunrise show for a while. I started the 365 days of lives on Facebook. It's an assignment from my life coach, Melanie Layer, and the reason I'm doing this, there's a number of reasons I want to do the 365 live show. One of them is I want to know how I'm able to show up, who I'm able to be on the days that I don't want to show up. That's a big part of it. Another thing is I want to improve my communication, and there's a number of other reasons. I designed the Sexy Sunrise show to make it a little bit more fun, jazz it up, talk about things that I like talking about rather than just jumping on here and talking about my day each day and stuff like that, just to spice it up. And I woke up today and it was one of those days, like I'm not a coach. I am on here learning how to present myself in a different way. And another thing that I want to learn how to do is to talk about my business. And so a lot of the times when you see my outros, I talk about my business. I talk about ways that you can work with me and stuff like that. And those are areas that I need to improve in. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing these shows. So today when I woke up, today was a rough patch. And one thing about me is I'm afraid to do something new because I'm afraid that I'm not going to be good at it, but I've never been afraid to look stupid. So I'm not showing up on these to try to be an influencer. I'm not showing up on these to try to look cool or anything like that. There's a number of reasons in the personal development realm for myself to be a better person, kind of situated around this whole idea of me doing these lives every day. So when I woke up today and I knew that my headspace was not right, I want to be a woman who, yesterday I set the intention for being able to recalibrate my energy. I want to be able to say that I am a woman who actually does that. I don't want to get on here and fake it, if you know what I mean. So when I woke up today and I knew my energy wasn't there, I knew that there was some work that I needed to do on myself, and I knew that I needed to slow down. I really wanted to make sure that I could honor that so that I can recalibrate the way that I need to. I don't need to be perfect. This is me creating myself as a better person. And it just so happens today that's exactly what I needed. So, let's talk a little bit about what was going on in the Astro forecast today. That'll be fun. We're not doing a song today. So let's take a peek. Let me pull it up. Boop, boop. So today there's actually not much going on, but what I will tell you is that tomorrow I'm very, very excited to do the Astro chat with you because it's going to be a very good day tomorrow. But today there's no major transits or anything like that going on. So pretty straightforward there. Let's go ahead and go into our booty bits because this kind of translates into doing this at nighttime. It couldn't have come at a better time for me personally. This is going to be something that I'm going to take myself through tonight, seeing as I'm working through some of these like business blocks that I've got going on and some of these personal blocks. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's pop on into that. Welcome to the Booty Bits segment. If you've never joined me before, with the Booty Bits segment, the whole point is, since I'm a boudoir photographer, we want to touch on those points. So if you're getting prepared for a photo shoot coming up, we'll talk about beauty products you can use, ways you can be prepared, all that kind of good stuff. So tonight, since we're doing this sexy sunset thing, what I wanted to talk about is last minute things or things like your nighttime checklist. So I believe yesterday morning we talked about like things to pack that you wouldn't think about packing for your boudoir session. So I'm going to go over a lot, well, there's probably about a good 10 things on this list. Well, 2, 4, 6, 8 to be technically correct. There's about 8 things on this list that you wouldn't think about doing before your boudoir session, but I'm going to tell you that this is going to help you immensely, and this is also going to be something that I am going to take myself through the process of tonight. A lot of times I'll tell people about how there's once a month where I take myself through my entire boudoir photo shoot prep checklist as like a self-love thing that I do. I act like I'm going to be going to a crazy photo shoot, and I walk myself through all the steps for my self-care stuff. That's kind of how I make sure I touch on all the points. So the night before your session, maybe you've got your stuff hung, you've got your stuff packed, everything's ready to go. But some things that you might miss would be like touching up your eyebrows really quick. You don't want those to be red when you get to your boudoir session. So that night, just kind of clean them up a little bit, get those stray hairs out of the way, trim them up if you want to trim them, or whatever you prefer to do for your eyebrows. Don't forget about that. Another thing is cleaning your wedding ring or any rings that you want to be wearing during your session. Clean those up, and you can literally just take a toothbrush, like an old toothbrush, and just choop, 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 choop. You're good. Another thing is put out, if you don't already use a clear deodorant, do that. That way when you're changing into your clothes at the boudoir session and stuff like that, a lot of times we wear black lace for our boudoir session, so you don't want to get that deodorant all over your lingerie and stuff like that, because I'm going to tell you, it's hard in the post-processing process to get that out of there. Another thing is pay attention to your moisturizing. You want to make sure that you are like doing really good on the moisturizing area so that your skin is nice and glowy. If you have satin sheets and satin pillowcases, go ahead and just change your bed up that night and put those nice clean pillowcase on so that you don't wake up with any blemishes. And also the satin or the silk sheets or pillowcases, it's going to it won't soak up all the moisture out of your body, so that moisture will really be able to set on your skin, and you'll have that nice glowy skin before your session. Another thing you want to do is, and pay attention, I am someone who will get up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, so be careful with this one if you relate on in that sense, but up your water intake. Because what this is going to do, it's going to make your skin look really hydrated, and it's going to make your skin really photogenic for the next day. Up your water intake the night before, or that whole day if you're like me and you'll be up the whole night using the bathroom. Another thing to do is to spritz some essential oil or something like that, like underneath your pillow so that your face isn't rubbing it. Maybe like a lavender or a chamomile or like a eucalyptus, something that's going to take that anxiety away and really calm you down and set you up for a really great night's sleep. I know my favorite smell right now is frankincense. I don't know why, it came out of nowhere, but I'm really into frankincense right now. Another thing that I really, really love to do when I know that I've got something important going on the next day and I need to make sure that my mindset is right, binaural beats. You can literally just YouTube it and let yourself fall asleep to some binaural beats. There's some, it's like positive frequency music. One of my favorite things to search is like absorb positive energy, and it will give you a whole bunch of YouTube videos. Like Meditative Mind is a really good one. My favorite like meditation style energy frequency music is Tao Winds, Tao Winds. They actually have, if you type in Tao Winds and then like goddess frequency or full moon goddess, that one is my favorite one to play. I'll play that one like while I'm in the bathtub or something like that, and I literally feel it like balancing all of my chakras and stuff like that. So you can try something like that to get your mind just like really on a positive, grounded note. And then another thing I really, really recommend is light stretches, because during your boudoir session, I'm going to be a little bit demanding. And so if you're going to a different boudoir photographer, we're going to put you in positions that you're just like, guess I don't have to go to the gym today because I'm all like yogaed out. I'm telling you, your back might hurt a little bit. So do some light stretches the night before. Get your body ready so that you feel good in your body and you feel comfortable with it and all that kind of stuff. So these are the kind of things I am actually going to take myself through tonight. I really, really need it. My mind needs a recalibration. I've been kind of taking myself through the motions today. So this is a little bit how I kind of lead myself. Nowadays, I can kind of sense when the spirals are coming and go, it's coming, and I take the steps. One of the things I never want to do is be a victim. I never want to let it, I never want to drown. I allow my emotions to come, but I don't allow myself to drown anymore. So whenever I feel like I need to pay attention to what's going on in my heart and soul, I honor that, because it'll get you if you don't. So you can use this process anytime you want to kind of just like recalibrate into some energy, like some better energy, or before your photo shoot. It's just a really great way to ground yourself and get yourself back into all of those, like that positive frequency that you need for the next day. So I'm very excited to talk to everybody tomorrow with the Astro stuff that's going on. Very, very excited. Tomorrow, hopefully there's going to be some really good vibes. So I will see you tomorrow, bright and early, 10 a.m. Central Time. And thank you so much for everyone that has joined me. And I hope you have a very, very great night. Bye.